Hey there guys, and welcome to Think Indie Games. Today I'm reviewing Contagion, which is a first-person zombie shooter and it's available on Steam for £14.99 Great British pounds. I know what you're thinking, another zombie game and what's new. Well, I'll tell you my opinions on Contagion and you can decide for yourself. You ever played Left 4 Dead and thought, I wish there was another game like this? Well, here it is. Contagion offers a realistic style to its gameplay. Well, as far as realistic goes for zombies really. You don't have to worry about extremely fast zombies, rather be wary of their numbers and their ability to flank you. At the same time, you need to be wary about your ammo for your guns being limited, even more so when you're trying to keep your teammates alive and keeping them well supplied. Contagion has the ability to test your teamwork and it does it really well. So if you're left on your own, it can prove a real challenge, testing your survival skills and quick thinking. If you run out of ammo and you're trapped with only a melee weapon, although it will help, it won't get you far. The closer you are to the zombie, the more chance it has to hit you, and if you become unlucky enough to get scratched, it can lead to infection, slowly turning you into another mindless flesh-eating abomination. Although you can find antivirus pills, doing so is hard and they are limited, and you can go through a whole game without finding any, especially if you have a player who's greedy and decides to keep them all to himself. The very best thing about Contagion has got to be the randomly generated playthroughs of the maps. Every time you play the game, it'll work out a little different from the time before, giving you new objectives to complete and locations to explore, giving you more or maybe even less chance of finding weapons and ammo. There are 4 modes to this game. My personal favourite is Escape. It's the randomly generated mode I was talking about for single player and co-op. We have to find the way to a designated location, fight your way through hordes of zombies, as well as finding keys to unlock doors and finding switches to press to open gates such as the ones you find in prison. As I stated before, the game will be different every time you play. There's also another mode called Extraction, so you've got to get your phone out, find the location of the people in need of rescuing and get them to safety. Although that sounds easy, once you get to the trapped civilians, zombies will come straight through the building you are held up in. Luckily you can board up the doors and windows, but it won't hold them back for long, and you've got to hold out in that location until given a new objective. There is also a PvP game mode called Hunted, which is the last man standing really. Find weapons and kill off other players. I warn you though, be smart with your shots, because once you've fired your gun, zombies will be coming for you, and if you're trying to hide, they can expose your location to other players. Last but not least, there is the game mode called Panic. It's another PvP mode again, although this time a little different, as players have to survive from zombie players until the zombie players have managed to turn all of the players into zombies as well. There will also be new downloadable content coming out in the future for this game, as well as what's out right now is Steam Workshop, allowing players to put their own creations into this game. A little bit of cool news about this game is the fact that it's actually the spiritual successor to the game called Zombie Panic Source, which was a free-to-play game on Steam and still is free-to-play if you want to play it. The only downs to this game for me really is the lack of maps, but I suspect more will come with later on DLC for the game. There needs to be a bit more variety of weapons, and there's a lack of voice acting in this game, so I think that all could be improved on a bit more and it would make this game a solid game. So all in all, if you like zombie games, I really recommend this game to you, and if you play Left 4 Dead and you're looking for something new to play, a little bit different, then Contagion is definitely the game for you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of my video, which the game mode is Extraction, and I'm waiting for someone to come and evac me, although I don't quite make it out of this alive. Enjoy the video, subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you guys later.